Hello everyone, this is Sztygrys. I will review the game from IGLO, from the D group. The black player was Sofiam and white player was ptitged, or how you can pronounce it. Generally we know that this game will be unusual, and it was unusual because Sofiam was playing and she is playing very nice fusekis, very special fusekis, but it was also a very interesting game in other aspects. We will see in the minute. Beginning is not really common, but it is alright. We need to have the good sense of direction in the Chuban, in the middle game, to use the stones like these. It's much harder than just taking the corner. For now, black just plays the stones in the center and on the sides, and white just tries to spoil the plan. And spoiling the plan is not a very bad idea, but the easiest way to spoil black's plan is to just take the big points. Probably we want to play on this side, on the upper side, where black has some stones, not on this side. And if we just take the stones, black will maybe play some other move, and then we play the other move in the corner. It may be boring, but it is probably the best way of punishing the black fuseki. In the game, we can see that white wants to just spoil the plan, like see the shape and see what should be played there. And this move is a good start. Like we now make it almost impossible for black to create any territory here, which is good. Maybe a bit too soon though. Black plays here, white just extends, which is alright. But we can see that white also played two moves on the side in the fuseki, which is probably too soon to play there. Oh, now we take corner, it is good. This move is a bit strange. Like, it is possible. I really like this move, by the way. I play it a lot in some blitz games, but the usual move should be alright. Black then plays here, and there will be joseki. But this is generally joseki, but now black has the stone in an unusual place. Like after the unusual fuseki, we have stones in some random places, more or less, and we need to adjust to them. Like here, this is a joseki, and black wanted to, in a normal joseki, let's say the stone is not here, then black should have played something to connect the stones like this, to make the cut at d5 possible, and white will just prevent black from cutting. This would be alright. But in the game we have the stone here, so maybe we will not care about the left side that much. We can just add a move to the lower side stone, because if we don't have this stone and we just start to play here, it will be possible for white to just separate us and attack one group or another, and there will be a problem. But with the additional stone we don't have this problem, so we can play freely on the lower side. And the move I would be playing would be this one. This is alright. Like, maybe this will be in center, but this is not a bad exchange for black at all. And white will have to run. Maybe press on the stone here, but it's alright. Black will make a living shape. So it is important to adjust to the random moves in the fuseki, especially if we play this unusual strategy to play a lot of moves in some different places. We need to adjust the joseki. The normal joseki will be something, and then we have to adjust. And in the game, black tried to adjust, but I think this move is way too much. Like too many stones on the left side. We don't need them at all. And this gives white the chance to just live in the corner like this. This is more or less alive. I think it is a bit too easy for white to be alive in the corner like this. Additionally, those stones are really light because white is already alive. We don't really care about them, and it is very hard for white to attack them. Like, if white would like to attack them, if he cuts at this way, we can just connect the other way and make a good shape. Same here, we can just sacrifice. So they are very light, like we don't need to care about them that much. It's very hard to attack them all, like white can try to do something like this, or like this, but probably black will be able to make a shape and run away, so it should be alright. We should just play some other big move, like the move at c16. We can maybe go this way, whatever we want to play. We don't need to add a move. Black added a move, and in the way that makes the stones over concentrated. Now we have a lot of stones nearby, and white just got some very nice moves, and black had to connect, and this connection is very cramped. It is a korigatachi, like the cramped shape. A lot of stones on a very small space. This is because we were afraid that white will get some of them. We should not be afraid. We can even go further away because we always can sacrifice. We always can sacrifice. Like this or some other way. Here we can just connect with our stone. We don't have to worry to lose one of these stones. They are very light. We can make a good sabaki with them. Here, white got nice moves and black got really not a lot of territory. And the group is not really alive yet. Maybe it is alive. Yeah, it is alive, but it is very cramped. Not very good shape. Now white plays the big move. It is alright. Here there is a strange sequence. If we play this move, we should always be ready for that one. And after this, probably it is better to exchange this, and then it makes more sense. But there was also a possibility for black to maybe play this one. This is also a move that we should always consider as white, because if we just answer this way, then it is a bit better for black, and it was not the b14 move was not success. There are also other moves like this, but if there is no ladder here, it is usually good for black. Black will just play here, and white has a lot of cutting points. I think black is alright in this situation. So this move was unnecessary, and here probably it is good to play like this. We should always remember this move. It is very surprising sometimes, but very strong also. Anyway, if we don't want to play this one, we should have just lived, something like that. I think white should be alive. Now we get the Ponnuki, and we don't even get the exchange, the 1-for-2 exchange, which would be very good for white. Without this exchange, this result is not so great. Okay, here black goes out, and white tries to connect, and this move exists if we have two stones on the third line, like this, but it is very important to see the whole situation, because black has a very useful stone here, and we will see how it is useful. Here, and now black can cut. without this move, it may be okay, because it is not possible to capture the two stones, and white can play like this, and to capture. So white can play like this. But with the stones from the game, we can no longer do that. We need to come back, and now black will be alive, and black will cut white groups anyway, which I think the point of the move of white was to connect, and we were not able to do it, mainly because of this stone. So before we connect like this, we should consider other possibilities. In this situation, this move is very important, the move at 1, and it makes the sequence good for black. We can see that white will be able to leave in the corner barely, but it is possible to leave. But the other group, this one, suffered a lot. And it is very common when we want to connect something and we will not be able to. Usually the groups that we want to connect will suffer like that. So generally black just cut off white into two, and we cannot rescue both groups, so we need to make a good sacrifice. And in the game white got nice sacrifice. This is the way to play. Maybe the other solution, the other way to play was to play this one immediately, and then black will get here and we will get something here. But I like the game variation a bit better, mainly because the stone here will suffer more. It goes here, and white plays the very bad shape, the empty triangle. I can understand why it was played, because this move, surprisingly, does not really work, because black can play something like this and just capture the two stones. So now I understand why we did not play this move, but I think we could have played this one. This is the move I was expecting, and I think it is a better shape than the empty triangle. Even this would be more safe. We will see in the game how black exploited the shape of white there later. Oh, maybe at once. Yes, here, and this is very difficult. Like, this cut is very hard to answer. We will see it in the game, so I will not spoil it. But for now, black plays elsewhere. Generally, if the stones here will be captured, then the game is very good for white. If they are not captured, it is not so easy. The game continues. I think both players forget that there are very big points here to play. Yes, and black plays here. I think white played the Q11 move to maybe help the situation in the corner, but it does not help that much, I would say. So if we want to add a move, we need to do it like this, so there is no agi. It looks very slow, but we don't really have a choice, really. Yeah, so black took the corner, it was very big. Here it would be probably good to play Hane this way. It looks a bit complicated, but I think white should manage. Like, of course, black will try to cross-cut. If we don't cross-cut, it will be good for white. But here, still, white can just extend. We just need to decide which way, probably this way. And I think it is impossible to capture the white stone. Like here we can just sacrifice, but we don't need to sacrifice. We can play like this. We can, or we cannot. Maybe we cannot play that easily. Or maybe like this. I think black should be able to... No. We don't have the ladder. Or do we? We don't have the ladder, so no, it is not working. But we can always make a sacrifice. I'm sorry, this way, and something like that. It should be alright for white. In the game, black just lived in the corner with many points, so it was a bit easy for black. And now black played this move, a very good move. I don't think there is a good answer for white. In the game, black is more or less captured, but black needs to add one move at least, I think. And if we add a move, I think it is very hard to... Oh, maybe not this move. Which move we want to add? Maybe this one. What do you think? No. It is very hard to add a move. This one maybe? I am trying to find a move. I think this is the best one. And I don't think it is that easy for white to capture. Probably there will be some... Oh, no, there is no call. Or maybe there is. Let me see. I see. It does not work for black. That's well. So it is difficult for black to capture unconditionally, but for sure we can get something there. I was very surprised to see that players stopped playing there, because if white plays here, white should kill. For now we play some moves, some big moves, but I think the right upper corner is bigger. Oh, now we cut off the black group, which is a dangerous thing for black. But I think black is alive. We will see. Yes, black is alive. No worries. White will get some territory in this area. Yes, and now white adds a move. And this move should kill black, more or less unconditionally. Okay. The game was very close, surprisingly, but in the end white just got more. I think the upper right corner might decide. I think black could have played it there. We will see once more, because it is very important. Here white added a move. If black played it there, what can we do? I think at least we can get some kind of call. Let's say this one. Here, let's say this one, this one. White can get the core, and this is the core that is direct. So direct core, very big. If black will get something like that, we should be able to win the game as black. In the game, white came back, and this is just a win for white by 6.5 points. Very close and nice game. We will sum up it quickly. The strange fusekis are fine, but we need to recognize the moves that are played and adjust. Like in the joseki in the lower left, it is important to adjust to this stone, to understand that the left side is more safe and we can focus on the lower side more. And as for white, we should focus on taking just the big points. I know that sometimes our opponent will make the shape, like this one, these three stones, and we want to spoil the shape, but usually we are not in a hurry. We just play the big moves and we are happy. Here the moves are very light, they don't threaten anything, and it is very hard for white to attack them, to capture them, so we can play away, we can play further away from there. We can just, we can even tenuki if we want, because they are very light. Now they are very heavy and they are over concentrated, so not really great. Here remember about this move, it is sometimes it is very strong, it is very very efficient, and after this we must play this attack. If black will take, we just play the ko, and we are not afraid. This will be also alright for white. With this connection, we need to be aware that there are other stones there, like this one. This is all because some random fuseki, there is some random stone, and we need to adjust again. We need to adjust. Like generally, if the fuseki is strange, we need to adjust. This is the best advice. We need to think, what does this stone change, for example. In this example, this stone changed a lot. Now black cut off white groups and black is alive, so white has a problem. What else? There was this strange shape that we should avoid. This is better. And here it was important to look for the fight, for the cut. This should be alright. Generally for black and for white also, I would advise to focus more on the corners and important big points, because if we take big points, we should be alright. We should have the advantage. And the situation in the upper right corner decided the game. That would be all from me. I talked a lot about this game because it was very interesting. I hope you are not bored, and I hope I will be able to review more of your games. See you.